Give it up for Shannon Wyant, everybody. Shannon.
Sorry, I was playing a dance routine with the waitress, the right, left, trying to get up here. Do we have any born in and raised in New York people in the house tonight? Cool. So the rest of us think of ourselves as New Yorkers. New Yorker adjacent. I've actually been in the city for 25 years, so I think that earns me like New Yorker status, yeah? I can tell you this much, that fun little list in your contacts of your iPhone, the favorites, that's where you know that I'm a bona fide New Yorker. Number one, my psychiatrist. I mean, are you a New Yorker if you don't have your psychiatrist on like the new form of speed dial on your iPhone? The next is my therapist, and of course, if you are a true New Yorker, you're just going to do this with like singing a song, right? It's your spiritual guru, your life coach, your weed dealer, your gay best friend, a couple of family members who don't remember where you live or have any idea about the daily activities of your life, and then there's that elusive emergency contact. He's the guy your Danny may have been on cruise. It doesn't matter if they know your last name or where you live. You have to have that. That's the joy of living in New York. Taking soul-sucking work for health insurance and scrolling through endless profiles for a +1 to a wedding or a hospital visit. You know? I mean, to be a true New Yorker, you get tested, right? Everybody has that experience. You might get mugged. Maybe you lose your job, you get a rat-infested apartment. We all have our sorry stories. I experienced mine in 2020. And I feel like you are a true New Yorker if not only you came before 2020, but you stayed in 2020. Sorry about this, gender at left. You stayed. At the time, I was living in that twilight zone in a very typical tiny studio apartment. It was my oasis, my sweet respite from my busy social life where I just slept. And then 2020 happened, and it quickly turned into a cactus hospice and a padded cell for one. A lot of people ask me why I didn't go home to be with family. They live in Florida. I think I chose the worst of the two evils. I was cool about paying rent for solitary confinement. In the darkest hour, which, felt like every other day, I had this moment of insanity, and I rescued a cat. Like the audacity. I am trying to stay on the bright side of death, and I become the savior to a homeless, unhoused, feral feline. And I know, only reason why I know I wasn't completely off my rocker is that I clearly pondered the fact that I might actually be entering into the tragic lead role of the classic Cat Lady Chronicles. Meaning, I had to face the fact that there might be a moment where this poor thing would have to feast on my flesh until someone got a hold of one of my many emergency contacts. But it's fine. I was running twice a day. I was doing all the internet workouts. I was doing anything to manage my anxiety and to keep from the depressing idea of making sourdough or banana bread like the rest of them. And I think that was the right thing to do. I mean, that said, the cat needed a grain-free diet, high in protein. I'm a fucking hero. Honestly, I didn't even get real about that phone list, with my psychiatrist and my therapist until after that moment. After that moment of getting the cat and trying to, keep it alive, keep myself alive, I was diagnosed with major depression and anxiety disorder and adult ADHD. Small price to pay for staying in New York, bitches. Seriously, my therapist says the best way for me to manage my stuff is to, self-acceptance, right? Self-awareness. And I accept that depression and anxiety and neurodivergence is a small price to pay for the New York fucking hustle. I am a proud, medicated cat lady from New York.